Sri Jagannath's big eyes represent intoxication, peace, and poison. Hari Hari Bol! Wishing you all a very happy Jagannath Snan Yatra Maha Mahotsav. I am Kavya Budhiraja. Welcome back to Being Krishna Conscious. This video is very special because it has been graced by the auspicious presence of my beloved deity, Lord Srila Jagannath. Well, we will soon be joined by his younger sister Subhadra and Balabhadra, his brother as well. But for now, Srila Jagannath Dev mercifully agreed to be the front face of this video. In this video, we are going to discuss the significance of this Snan Yatra Maha Mahotsav. Why is it really celebrated? Why do we need to know about it? What is the importance behind this festival? So with the permission of Lord Sri Jagannath, let us begin. The term Snan in Hindi means to take bath. So this is that special day on which their lordships, namely Srila Jagannath and his siblings Subhadra and Baladev, together take public bath in front of thousands and lakhs of visitors who come from far off places just to have a glimpse of their lordships during this most auspicious day. But why is this day celebrated? We all know that it was Raja Indradyumna. It was King Indradyumna who installed the big deities of Lord Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra in Puri, Odisha. So after that installation, he arranged for a massive bathing ceremony of their lordships. And ever since, this festival is being celebrated in Puri every year. So this festival of Snan Yatra marks the appearance day of Lord Sri Jagannath. So Snan Yatra is that most auspicious day on which their lordships are drenched with the water of love of their devotees, and likewise the devotees are also drenched with the water of causeless mercy showered by their lordships. Sri Jagannath Dev is none other than Sri Krishna himself in his most merciful form. And as Sri Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Ye yathamam prapadyante tams tathaiva bhajamiham. I reciprocate with my devotee proportionately, which means that in the degree in which my devotee has surrendered to me, I will reciprocate equally. So there is a very beautiful pastime in this context. When Sri Krishna subdued Kaliya, he was dancing on thousands of hoods of Kaliya all together at the same time. So Krishna was dancing very gracefully. Well, the hoods of Kaliya was not a straight surface to dance. It was curvy, it was slippery, it was moving. Overall, it was not a conducive environment for any dancer to dance. But there Krishna was dancing gracefully on thousands of hoods of Kaliya while subduing him in the waters of Sri Yamuna. Now seeing all of this, the Brajavasis who were assembled on the banks of Yamuna, they were really scared. They were anxious. But why? Well, we might think that obviously because Krishna is dancing on Kaliya, they would be scared that Kaliya might hurt him. No, the Brajavasis were scared because Krishna was there in the water of Yamuna for so long. Now when the Lala of Yashoda Maiya comes out, he will feel so cold, he will start sneezing, and then he will catch cold and ultimately fall sick. So this was the reason why Brajavasis were anxious. Was it because they could not see what was happening? Well, they could see that. But the amount of pure love of the devotees, the Brajavasis, overpowered the amount of opulence, the Bhagavatta shown by Krishna while he was subduing Kaliya. The love of the Brajavasis, his pure devotees, is such that even the opulence of Krishna, while showing so much of Bhagavatta, even that could not conquer the love of the Brajavasis, his purest devotees. So, according to the principle of reciprocity of Krishna, when Krishna subdued Kaliya, he came outside the Yamuna And then, because ye thamam prapadyante, he started sneezing and he started shivering, and all the Brajavasis assembled and they embraced Krishna and put towels around him and kept him warm. So this is the love of his devotees. Now, why have I told you this pastime of subduing Kaliya? Well, after taking this public bath, after having this Snan Yatra Maha Mahotsav, the devotees are now thinking, oh, Lord Jagannath was in water for so long, now he will become sick. We have to take care of him. So likewise, Krishna, as Jagannath, performs the pastime of falling sick for 2 whole weeks. For these 2 weeks after Snan Yatra, he falls sick and then he undergoes the quarantine period. Well, this term quarantine has attracted a lot of attention in the past few years, but it was never new to Lord Srila Jagannath. Jagannath, Baldev and Subhadra undergo this 2-week of quarantine period every year. So during this quarantine period of 2 weeks, do you think Srila Jagannath would still continue to be offered Chappan Bhogas? Well, yes, but Chappan Bhog of Kadha, of medicine and other medicinal products for his fast recovery. So in this 2-week period of quarantine, Srila Jagannath Dev is served by Daitapatis, the Pandas, who take care of their lordships and provide them everything that they need for their fast recovery. And it is only for 2 weeks in the entire year when that personality, when that Lord Jagannath, who used to give darshans to his devotees for as long as 20 hours per day, is now not giving any darshans for close to 2 weeks. Can we imagine the pangs of separation that Jagannath himself and his pure devotees would go through in these 2 weeks? And can we imagine that when those devotees and when Sri Jagannath Dev come eye to eye in contact with each other after facing extreme pangs of separation, what magic would occur? That magic is known as Sri Sri Jagannath Rath Yatra Maha Mahotsav. When Srila Jagannath Dev is so intoxicated in the madness of being in association of his dearmost devotees once again. So this special day of Snan Yatra signifies the beginning of that transcendental chain of events that ultimately lead to Sri Jagannath Rath Yatra Maha Mahotsav. Now let us observe the transcendental structure of Lord Sri Jagannath. If we see closely, the transcendental hands of Lord Jagannath, they are outstretched as if to embrace his devotees after long 2 weeks of separation. And his transcendental smile goes from ear to ear, showing how happy Lord Jagannath is after seeing his devotees. Now let us come to his magnified and big eyes. If we see closely, there are 3 levels to his eyes. The outermost corner is reddish in color. The reddish portion of Jagannath's eye represents intoxication. Jagannath is so excited that he is intoxicated with the happiness of seeing his devotees after 2 straight weeks. Now the middle portion of the eye is white, signifying peace. He's so happy that finally my devotees have come and finally I can also have the divine darshans of my devotees. Because it is not only the devotees who have darshans of the Lord, it is also Krishna himself. Because in the Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna says that I am always residing into the courtyard of the heart of my pure devotees. And likewise, my pure devotees are always residing into the courtyard of my heart. So this shows the happiness of Lord Jagannath while seeing his devotees after Anavasar. Anavasar means the 2-week long quarantine period in which the devotees or the Lord did not have avasar to see each other. That time period of being bereft of each other's association is called Anavasar. Coming to the innermost part of Jagannath's eye, it is black. Now black signifies poison. Yes, being intoxicated, being so happy, being so peaceful, Srila Jagannath Dev is also experiencing the poison like emotion that soon my devotees would be leaving me and they would be going off to their homes again. I wish they can just stay here. I wish may I always get their association. I wish they just don't leave me ever. So this is Lord Jagannath. He is the Lord of the universe. He is the Lord of each one of us. And ultimately, He is the Lord of transcendental emotions. So this most auspicious day of Snan Yatra signifies the beginning of this transcendental chain of events which ultimately lead to the eye-to-eye milan of Lord Jagannath, the Lord of the universe, and his purest devotees. So on this most auspicious day of Jagannath Snan Yatra Mahamahotsav, I pray to my dearmost Lord, my beloved Lord Jagannath, that may you always keep drenching us with the water of your causeless mercy and love. And likewise, may we keep drenching you with the love of offering ourselves unto your lotus feet, which is also the shelter of each and every living entity, animate or inanimate. And I am grateful to you, Sri Jagannath, for giving us Srila Prabhupada, who actually pulled you out of Jagannath Puri and justified your name as being Lord of the universe. As Lord of the universe means that each and every living entity must have access to Lord Srila Jagannath Dev's mercy. So once again, I wish all of you a very, very happy Jagannath Snan Yatra Maha Mahotsav. Shri Shri Jagannath Dev Bhagwan ki Jai. Shri Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maiya Prabhu Sudarshan ki Jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna.